Hello, hello. This is Joel from kidneyforjoel.com, and it's day 9 of National Kidney Month, and it's Friday. TGIF. Today was a quite busy day for me. Woke up early because I had to take Anton to school. Then got ready for work to see patients. I believe I've seen about 7 patients today, which is quite a good number for me. And I was able to go through the whole day just a little bit tired, and then picked up Anton, then went home for dinner. Got ready for my Friday night dialysis, and I'm here right now. As you can see, it's my machine, and that's my fistula right there. So I'm being cleansed right now. And I look forward to actually the Friday nights because I have 2 days off from dialysis. Hey, Lorelai. Hey, Anne-Marie, Marlene, and Marie. How you all doing? So I look forward to Friday night because I have 2 days off from dialysis. Because as I said, it's an inconvenient necessity. Dialysis is for me. I don't really look forward to it, but but I have 2 days off, and tomorrow will be the seminar called End Your Wait at the Methodist Transplant Hospital about their living kidney donor program. So I'm going to meet the doctors. I'm going to meet some of the other patients and the other donors. So that's great. So I'm looking forward to it. As far as some questions, I've answered a couple of questions last night about why is it hard to find a kidney donor, a living kidney donor, especially for my blood type. Okay, so I'm gonna answer another question, and that is, who are you looking for in terms of a living kidney donor? Okay. Essentially, that somebody has to be, number one, healthy, and fit. And again, the criteria is for that person to be able to successfully go through the kidney transplant donation surgery. It's not a really big incision. It's a small incision because the technology has really gone so far that really in less than an hour we go into the operating room, and then in less than an hour we're out. The living kidney donor takes only a couple days of being in the hospital. However, the transplant recipient may take between 4 to 7 days, depending on his or her recovery period. So the second criteria for a good living kidney donor is ages between 18 to 70. Okay, and then the third criteria would be to go through this battery of tests, from blood test to urine test to going through a thorough medical history interview. And then the next would be, this is important because I've been getting a lot of questions from people outside of the U.S., especially India, Indonesia, and sometimes the Philippines. Um, I can only accept kidney donation from a living kidney donor who is, number one, either a U.S. citizen or a legal U.S. resident. And the reason for that is because the INS doesn't give visas to non-residents or non-U.S. citizens. The next one is also shouldn't be any form of compensation, whether material or promises, to the living kidney donor. It has to be a pure good Samaritan donation with no strings attached. Okay, and most importantly, it's illegal to buy and sell kidneys and organs. And the reason why I mention this is because a lot of those who are outside of the U.S. Contacted me through my Kidney for Joel Facebook page, and they wanted to sell their kidney. And again, I tell them it's illegal. It's not really a donation. It's really now a sale, and that is not allowed by the laws of many countries, especially the U.S. So, okay, now an important thing would be a living kidney donation. It's not the most important criteria or criterion, but to have a perfect match, my living kidney donor has to be either an O or a B, because I'm a B plus. Okay, as you may all know, blood type O is a universal donor. So I can receive from somebody, but that doesn't mean that they pass the test right away and get matched. They have to go through this test, which takes at least 60 to 90 days to go through. If they're local to San Antonio or close to San Antonio, or they live in San Antonio or within driving distance to San Antonio, it's faster. It can happen within 30 days, depending again on the schedule of the living kidney donor. So those are the criteria for donation. Now, one thing I wanted to also mention is that a living kidney donor swap program, which is, I mentioned this yesterday, which is somebody who has a different blood type can donate to me as long as there's another pair that we are cross-matched to and they pass all the tests. So that's called a kidney paired exchange program, which Methodist has is offering. They've done at least 32 pairs, which is 64 people, to go through this multiple kidney swap or paired exchange program. All right, so that's it. Now, I wanted to also mention that I'm doing good in terms of my energy level. I've been tracking my energy level. I've been tracking my, of course, my nutrition, my activity level, my exercise level, and I'm actually going to go through at least a 30-day toning program so I can be in tip-top shape uh, uh, once I prepare, to be prepared better for the kidney surgery, which could happen really in the next 60 to 90 days. You never know. So, because I noticed, and also I've done my research, that those who are more fit and in a healthier and and good shape before their surgery, um, they recover faster. In fact, I've seen patients of mine who, like, after only 1 week from getting out of the hospital, they're like back to normal. Their collar is back. They're walking, um, you know, all over the place. We're not allowed to drive. We're not allowed to really go out as much because we can be exposed to infection or the elements for possible infection for about 6 to 8 weeks. Okay, so that's why I'm getting myself ready from an income standpoint and doing some writing books. Getting ready for my online business to be launched in a couple of weeks, because I know I won't be able to work as a physical therapist for at least 2 months after the surgery, because I can't be exposed to the environment, and I can't be exposed to especially sick people. So that's the update I have for you, and I think that's it. So if you have any questions, if you know somebody who um, are in search of kidney donors and they need some guidance on how I'm doing it through social media, which I've been doing organically, but I've been learning a lot about. I've been doing a lot of studying and a lot of uh, um, really, what do you call this? Testing uh, on internet marketing, which I used to do, gosh, more than almost a decade ago, for about 10, 11 years. So it's a new era now. It's a new, but it's still the same, basically, the process of direct marketing. It's just more social media now. So I'm gonna be doing more. I'm gonna be testing Facebook ads and Instagram ads to generate more living kidney donors. And I do know that the number one state where they have the most living kidney donors is Utah. In fact, Dado, you live in Utah, and that's where most of the living kidney donors live. And also, the number one city with the most living kidney donors is Salt Lake City, which is in Utah, and majority of them are members of the Mormon faith, the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, which is really interesting. And then in terms of geography and regions, most of the donors are living in the northwest part of the country, and some on the northeast part, which is New Jersey, New York. But majority of the living kidney donors live in the northwest part of the country. And that's the great thing about Facebook ads, is that you can target, I'm not really selling anything. In fact, And it's a unique Facebook uh, ad strategy that I have to apply because I'm not really selling anything. It's more of generating leads to donate to me, and eventually, because I only need one, and eventually those who are not matching with me but are still healthy enough and fit enough to donate, I can encourage them to donate to other people, because again, there's about 100,000 of us waiting between 4 to 7 years now for a kidney donor, and and that's my plan. Okay, I have a 5-part plan. The first part was, to get the word out about kidneyforjoel.com. The second part is to create this website about how to get fit, healthy, and well despite having chronic kidney disease, which I started with my Fat to Fit Fast book, and that will become a membership site in a few weeks. And then the third part of my 5-part strategy will be getting donors for others. So that's really it for thank you. I got my cocktail. It's actually Liquicel. This is for my albumin, because my albumin is low, so I have to take this medication. All right, so that's it for tonight. Tomorrow I'll be talking to you, and if you have any questions, feel free to message me on Facebook Messenger. Thank you so much. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye for now. Good night.